When it's time for the Iowa State Fair, it can only mean one thing, right? Summer heat. Or does it? Is it really always that hot during the state fair? And does it rain each year at the fair? Answering these questions completely can be a bit tricky. Because the fair is 167 years old and it hasn't been in the same place the entire time, that makes it tough. The first fair was held in late October 1854 in Fairfield, Iowa. It didn't move to its permanent location along University Avenue and East 30th in Des Moines until 1886. And even then, it was held in September up until 1900 when it began to move to August, varying from the end of the month to the middle of the month in different years since then. In each decade since the 1890s, the average high during the fair has been in the low to mid 80s. Some years were, of course, cooler than that, with the chilliest Iowa State Fair in that time frame being in the fair of 1915, when the average temperature was only about 62 degrees. On the flip side, some years have been much warmer overall, with the hottest fair occurring in 1983, with an average temperature of around 84 degrees. And believe it or not, 1983 was the only year when state fair temperatures actually got over 100 degrees. It hasn't happened in any other year during Iowa State Fair recorded history. Now, from 1981 to 2010, the 30-year average high for the fair was roughly 83 degrees. Warm, yes, but not as hot as you may have originally thought. When it comes to rainfall, though, the fair has had some generally dry spells, while some years have been exceptionally wet. As you can see, the 1970s and 1980s were really rainy at the state fair, with rainfall surpassing 20 inches in both decades. The Iowa State Fair of 1977 was the wettest fair, with nearly 8.5 inches of rain in that year. More than 4 inches of that rain fell on just one day, August 26th of 1977. The truth is, weather for the Iowa State Fair can be a mixed bag. Sometimes all within the span of 11 days, so it's not necessarily always hot, but it tends to be pretty warm. Here's to hoping there is some great weather in store for the 2021 Iowa State Fair. We hope to see you out there.